Assalamu alaikum. This is Ali Shaukat from the Faculty of Computer Sciences and Engineering, GI Institute. Microsoft Teams is used for collaboration between the team members located at different geographical locations. It provides all essential tools that are required for the collaboration and communication between the team members remotely. Microsoft Teams is also used for online classes. Students and the instructor can collaborate with each other. In this tutorial, we will learn how to use Microsoft Teams for classroom. So let's get started. First of all, type office.com and log into your Office 365 account provided by the institute. After login, you can see that there are multiple Office 365 applications in this page. I will open Teams. Here you can see that there are multiple teams that I have already created. For a new team, click on Join or Create Team. Click on Create Team. Here you can see that there are 4 different options. First is the class, that is used for the communication between instructor and the students. Then there is professional learning community, staff, and others. I'll click on the class. You can write the description of the class here, but I will skip now. Click Next. It will take some time. Here you can list the students. So you have to type Office 365 email IDs of all the students that are part of your class. If you do not add them, you can skip them and add them later. For the time being, I will add one student. If you have co-instructors, you can add them on the teachers menu. Click Add. So this takes some time, then click Close. You can add students later as well. You can click on these More Option button. Click on Manage Team, and here you can see all of your team members. This drop down shows the owners of this team. If you have multiple instructors, the second instructor will be shown as the second owner over here. All other members are shown as members and guests. So if you want to add a new student or any other new member, click on Add Member and type their email ID. Click on Add, Close. Now you can see that members and guests are 2. If you click here, you can see that they have a role. Currently, their role is member. Only one user has the role of owner. All other users are members. So if you click on owner role, you can change the role of any student. You can make it owner, but be careful. If you make any student the owner of this team, they can make any kind of change in this team. They can even remove this team. So do not make any student owner of your team. In Microsoft Teams, you have multiple tabs and multiple channels. By default, the general is the main channel. You can add more channels here. So in general, all members of your team are part of this general channel. You can see that this is the Posts tab. In this tab, you can watch all of the conversation that is going on in this team here. The latest activity or the conversation will be listed at the bottom, and here you can initiate a new conversation. You can mention someone and you can create any post. So if you click here format, you can see a beautiful formatter, and you can add the subject of the post and mention any specific student. For example, if you want to talk about the project and you want to mention your CR, so you can mention here, right? Next, you have the attachment option. So you can attach any document from the OneDrive or upload from your computer and post it to your class from here. Then there are emojis and GIFs. You can send any emoji or GIF. There are stickers, and there comes the Meet Now option. If you click on Meet Now, this is for initiating a meeting. If you want to talk to your students, click on Meet Now. You can add the subject of the meeting and click Meet Now. If you click here, a call will be initiated instantly. And if you want to schedule a meeting, so you can click here. So I recommend you to schedule meeting at least one day before the meeting time. So every student will get automatically an email notification and the notification team as well about the meeting. So you can schedule a meeting by clicking here. Once you click on Meet Now, the call is initiated, and by default only you are part of this call. All other members can watch that a call is going on or a class has started. So if anyone wants to join this class, they have to click on this button and they will be part of your class. If you click on this menu, when a call is initiated, you have multiple options. So the first option here is hang up. If you click here, obviously the call will end. Second is show participants. Here you can watch all the participants of this call. So for example, right now only the owner of this group is the part of this call. If there are multiple other team members, they will be shown here. You can invite anyone by clicking here, ask to join. When you click here, a call will go to that particular user. Then you have show conversation. Here you can send messages. These messages are delivered to all members of the team. And again, you have all these options to write a formatted message, attach a file, or send a praise. For example, you want to appreciate someone's role, click here and you can send them a praise. Then if you click on more options, you can see that here you have start recording button. If you click on start recording, the call will be recorded. But I will recommend you to use a screen recording software, because sometimes due to the poor internet quality or some other interruptions, your recording quality may not be very good. So if you are using some screen recording software, for example, OBS is an open source and free software. It is cross-platform and available for every device. I have already uploaded a video about the usage of OBS software. You can watch that for more information. So if you use OBS or any other screen recording software, for example Camtasia, the benefit is that you are in control of that recorded lecture. If there is something inappropriate in the call, you can cut that, you can edit and then post for the viewership for the students, right? So then you have keypad, we don't need it. This is to make calls on the phone. Turn on live caption. So let's say I click here. So when I speak, live caption shall be shown to the students. You can see that whatever I am speaking is written here. Okay, so this is a very useful feature. Then you have show meeting notes. If you click here, you can add meeting notes during the call, and these notes shall be posted to every team member at the end of the and even during the meeting. You can hide them, and there are some device settings. If you click here, you can increase or reduce the size of your speaker. You can change your mic. You can turn on your camera. I don't have camera right now, so this is for device setting. Then there is an option of share screen. So whenever you initiate a call with your students, please make sure that your screen is shared, because if you do not share your screen, students will not be able to watch what are you explaining. So I click on share screen. If I click here, I can watch all of the applications that I have created. So if I click here, under the desktop I have screen 1. If I click here, my complete screen will be shared with the students. Okay, there are multiple other applications. I can share them. If you have opened any PowerPoint presentation, that presentation will be shown here. So if you just want to show presentation to the students, you can select the PowerPoint presentation from this menu, and only that application will be shown to the students. But I will recommend you to use screen 1, which is for desktop sharing. When you end the call, the recording of the call is automatically posted in this post timeline. It sometimes takes some time for the recording to be ready, and it is automatically uploaded on the Microsoft Streams. If you want to make any changes in the recorded lecture, you can go to the meetings by clicking on the more option and open in Microsoft Stream, and you can make any changes. Okay, so next you have the files option. Here you can create multiple files, and you can edit them inside your Microsoft Teams. So for example, if I click here, you have multiple options. First one is the folder. You can create directories, Word document, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on. For example, if I create a Word document and I write its name as collaborative document, it takes some time to get ready. Okay, after some time this Microsoft Word document opens. So the good thing about this document is that multiple participants can collaborate in this document at the same time. So for example, if you are writing in the first section here, and the second person can write on a different section in the same document, you can talk to the other participants of this document from here. If you click here on conversation, you can send them messages that, for example, you can say that you have written something wrong or whatever. Okay, now you are pretty familiar with these menus. These are your Microsoft Word menus, and there are some additional features. For example, this dictate. It is a very useful feature. Hello, welcome to CS221. Before the midterm, we discussed graphs. In this lecture, we will talk about trees. Tree is a special type of graph with some additional constraint. You can see that it is pretty smart. Okay, so if you are not good in typing, you can use this feature. Similarly, you can open it in desktop applications. So if you click here, it will be open in the Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word document that is inside your installed inside your computer. So let's close it, and you can see that this document is created here. Similarly, you can create Excel, PowerPoint, forms, or anything else in here, and you can edit it inside your Microsoft Teams. You can upload any other file, you can copy the links, you can download them, you can add to cloud storage, and you can open it in SharePoint as well. Then there comes the class notebook that will be discussed later in this video. Assignments, again we will discuss it later, and grades. So and then this plus button. So here you can add more applications in your Microsoft Teams. So for every application a tab will be created, so you can explore these features on your own. Okay. Now here you can see that there is the activity. In the activity, everything related to you will be listed here. You can filter it. For example, you can watch the unread activity or anything. If anyone mentioned you in any conversation, you can click here and only the conversation about you will be mentioned. Then there is the chat. All of your chat and communication will be listed here. There are teams. If you click here, you can watch switch between multiple teams. This is your call history. This is for files. For all of your files are listed here. Thank you for watching. Next part of this training will be posted in a separate video.